Hello everyone and welcome back to Patty's Hobby World. I gonna started coloring another page. I posted the work in progress on my Facebook. Um, but this is now this page was a free download from Kanoko Egusa. So check her out on Facebook. It's Kanoko Egusa. So that's Kanoko Egusa. So she had a free download. So I thanked her very much for that. So as you see, I already started. Okay, and we're gonna work on. And you know me, I like to move around the page when I color. So I started working on this side of the wall, prepared this side. So I'm on my second color in terms of the grout. Now I haven't done the brick yet. So I'll do that. Now this, I was thinking about this. Somehow I've got to be able to cut this and make a stencil, something like that, or a template, because this will make a beautiful background on a lot of other colorings that I do. I just was thinking about that. But that'd make a good stencil, wouldn't it? I'd probably have to get one of those single blades and just really spend some time cutting it out. But that's perfect. That is a perfect background. I love it. So as you see on one side, I had already started my second color to start to create some depth. And let's just zoom in a little bit because I want to zoom in on the berries and the acorn and the Christmas ornament. Okay, so let me see if I can go up a little bit and see if I can bring it in just a little bit more. Okay, so oops, I don't want to fall off the table here. Okay, so those are the three things that we're going to work on, and we're going to talk a little bit about each one, and then we'll do one. But right now we're just going to talk about. So basically what I did here is I took my marker, my very fine one, colored it in, and then I highlighted. Then I used, now this marker happens to do very well with creating shade all by itself. Now be careful because you're working with just general paper, and you keep doing this, you will definitely see a hole. Okay, so that's what I did to this one. This one, I did the same thing. I colored it in, just colored it in, no over, and then I began to highlight. Okay, now that'll dry. And then with my jelly roll, I made a little shiny spot. Some people just use a dot, like a dot. Others make a creative swirl. Some make a little half moon shape. It's really all how you really want to do it. That just lets you know that the Christmas ornament is shiny. And then over here, I started with a really beige color. This is one of my, my Prismacolor Premieres. This is Brick Beige Bisque. This is actually what I use for facial color when I do complexions. And then I pulled this one in. Now I'm still not finished with this one because I want to make it a lot more darker, but I'm working on it. So let's pull, I think I'm going to need a crayon for a little darker for the crayon. All right. So now if you have some trouble and you want to do some more shading, you can either get the pencil that's coordinating with this color, but make it one darker to create your shadows, or like I always said, or you can use the same marker, or you can come over here and use my gray marker kit. And these are Master Touch. So come in and just kind of just a little bit, and then do a little highlight there. Okay, and that's pretty much how I did it. So it's basically how you see it and how realistic it will get. So the berries look pretty good. The Christmas ornaments look good. And gotta work on the acorn, because the acorns, that acorn needs to be dark brown. But I've got an idea for it. So yeah, this is Kanoko Egusa. So I was very happy that she was going to, she gave us a Christmas coloring. And Mariola Budek, I think, gave a Christmas coloring page. Ruth Sanderson is giving a free download, PDF free download. So check these ladies out on their Facebook pages. Or if you're not on Facebook, I guess Instagram or YouTube. Because see, I watch these girls color when I'm trying to learn technique. So I learned all my technique from all the girls. Zucchini, Julie's color passion for coloring, Heather. There's so many girls that I watch. Coloring girl, Faith, something like that. Coloring diva. There's just tons of them, because they all give their own perspective on how they color, and it can create such a great. Oh, get what you're drinking. When you have a whole bunch of different perspectives on coloring, you can learn new techniques and different techniques, and one may be better than the other, stuff like that. So let's get back to acorn, because we're finished with these bulbs on this side. So I'll tell you what, let's do the acorn, and then we'll do a bulb, and then we'll do on the other side. So let's get your coloring legend out. And I need, I think I'm going to do 142. 142. I could probably go darker, but let's do 142 and see how that goes. 142. I haven't used crayons in a while. I gotta get used to seeing where all these crayons are at. Come on, 142. Let me make sure it's 142. Yes, 142. It's next to the greens. Of course it is. Here we go, right here. So, because acorns are just a little bit darker than that. Then we want to keep the tips white, because that's where they have that little white sap on them. So we want to make sure we take advantage of those. Okay, so the first was the cream beige. Okay, and then now I'm bringing in some pencil, and I need to go darker. So let me go darker. I'm going to do 28, and that is the very first page. Oh, there it is. Good. What? 28. I actually like 28 better. This is good. I like it. Make it dark in the middle, around the edges. And once again, if I need my marker or a black pencil, I'm going to grab my charcoal pencil real quick. I remember I saw this one coloring. It was a Thanksgiving Day wreath. I forgot who did it, but it was her acorns were simply gorgeous. They were so real. They just looked so real. So we'll keep coloring mine, make sure mine looks real too. But that's a start right there. Okay? So there you got the Christmas bulb, the little berries, the holly. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like it. All right, so now let's go over to this side, and I'm gonna move this camera up just a little bit because there's some berries and come on there. Okay, so let's move this back just a little bit. I can move this down. Move over there. Sorry about the shuffling. All right, Trisha Wise. How about that? So we've got berries. We've got a couple of everything right there. I love it. So let's scroll in just a little bit more. Let's see if she'll take. Just be patient, guys. And there you have it. See, I love it when it works. Okay, so let's do the berries. Get a nice deep red pen. Nice deep red. And then we're just going to draw the outline of the berry first. And then just color in. Okay, so let's just do that first. Give it a chance to dry. Don't color over. One shot, that's it. Boom. Because you'll get your lightest color there. I'm okay with that little bit of white showing through. It's okay. Okay. I was going to make these blueberries, but I'm like, wait a minute. They're not blueberries. It's a cold day. Whew, cold. Okay, then we're going to go back to the beginning and see if this second go through with the same marker will begin to create some shade. Now there's a little bit of grayscale in here. So you see these lines right here? That's where you want to add your darker color. That's what it's telling you. I need dark color here. I need dark color there. Okay? All right, so let that dry for a little bit. And then let's see if it takes. If not, then we'll go in with we can go in with the darker red. We can go in with black, or we can go in with marker. Okay? So let's do a Christmas bulb. I chose this color. I love this color. I don't know. It's like a beautiful blue. Slate blue. So we're going to... now this is a bigger bulb, so I will try to... Alright, I'm going to leave it just like that. Let it dry. Okay, I don't mind the little gyrations in it. I don't, the little, okay. And then what I'm going to do now is I am going to hit the acorn. This is just a base color. When you're working with 3 colors at a time. This is a quick way to lay down your base color. I could have gotten my pencils out. Okay, give that a second. Let's go back over to the Christmas bulb. And now let's see if we can create some depth. Alright, let that dry. And see how it takes. I'm going to do a little bit more I'm going to get pencil out. Just give these berries just a little bit more highlighting. How's that? Is that a little bit better? I can even get my marker out if I'm not happy, since I've mastered these gray markers. I'm just gonna go just right at the tip. Boom. Nothing more, just right at the edge of the berry. Right at the edge of the berry. Let's go inside there. Boom, that's it. Don't do no more. That's what you're looking for. Okay? Now that's good right there. But I want just another level of darkness. We're going to get my number 1, not my number 3. And right at the edge. And maybe I will use number 3. Right at the edge. Number 3, yeah. Okay, so very, very light. Okay, and you see I didn't go all the way around. I just created underneath. Okay. Make sure your bulb, your movement is very circular. Okay, very circular. You want it very circular. And this is more or less I'm just gonna bring in this color here. And then we'll go on to the brick wall. We'll do a little bit of the brick wall. Just kind of throwing this color in here because the pencil is going to go over it. Okay. But where I miss, I don't want white. I want the cream color. Okay. Did I miss a spot? I sure did. There. Okay, so let's get our, I'm going to go straight to 28 because the number 28, my darker brown. And just do some highlighting. I mean some shading. Don't forget the ones in the back are much darker. Keep going. Okay. Then I'm going to get my black pencil. Really create some definition, and I may work on this a little bit more, but let's see what we got here. And you're like, oh my gosh, she's going so fast. I am going to get my number 3 out just because I want to see something. Oh, okay, that looks good. That looks good. May not look like it's finished right now, but that's because the Christmas tree is not finished. Once it's all finished, then you'll be like, okay, I see it. You know? All right, so how is that, guys? All right, so that is the 3 Christmas bulb, a pine cone, I'm sorry, and the Christmas berries. So we're going to stop there. I'm going to pull this out. And look what you guys have done. You guys have done such a great job. Boom. And we'll work on it some more. Okay? Well, there you have it. Let me bring this light over. So there you, how's that? I had to bring the light over a little bit. So now we're gonna work on this. I'm gonna finish this on this side, and then we'll start finishing the holly and stuff. Okay? As always, thanks for stopping by to my channel. Thank you for my subscribers and my viewers. I appreciate it so very much. It makes me feel very happy to know that people like my work. I am new. I just started March 2020, so this is just all new to me, but it helps with the stress and the anxiety and the PTSD, and sometimes when I'm lonely I like to color, or when I'm lonely or I don't have anything else to do, I color. So it's all good. As always, stay inspired and color, color, color. Thank you.